Welcome to the Outdoor Report. I'm filling in again for Hayden. He had to go out on assignment, but I'm always happy to have a little chat, and I learned a lot actually here with Trey Reid from Arkansas Game and Fish. So we're going to talk ducks and deer. Deer and ducks, actually, in that order. Is that right?
That's what everybody's going to be talking about for the next few weeks and months, even for ducks. Yeah. It's the big. This is the big weekend. Modern gun deer season. You know. Probably the biggest single hunting event in Arkansas.
There are hunters everywhere happy and gleeful because of what is happening this weekend.
That's right. I mean, you know, Tracy, we've had archery season opened in September. We had the alternative firearms, the muzzleloader and straight wall. Youth season last weekend. Of course, we're at that time of year where it seems like every weekend there's something else. But this is the big one. This is modern gun deer season, and you know we estimate probably 300,000 plus Arkansans in the woods this weekend after white-tailed deer. And you know, look, we've got a good healthy deer population, so lots of opportunity. Different zones obviously last longer than others, but you know, some zones will be open 4 or 5 weeks, and so a lot of deer hunting going to be going on. I like to tell folks that if you want to really truly understand how big deer season is in Arkansas, go park like say down on Highway 167 between Little Rock and Sheridan, and just watch the stream of trucks pulling trailers with their coolers and their deer stands and ATVs and campers. It really is big, and you know, all indications thus far, we've had some, you know, really good harvests thus far during the alternative firearms and archery season. This cooler weather, we're having more deer season like weather now.
So I was going to ask you that question. I want to talk about it for ducks too in a minute. When we think about weather, what is the perfect weather? Because I was wanting to share a little bit of that in my forecast, but what is good weather? What are we looking for? You
know, cool, crisp mornings, obviously lower temperatures, and you know, weather probably influences the hunter more than the hunted, you know, and we notice in our harvest statistics that if we got a rainy, you know, poor weather like that, and I say poor weather, it's just because who wants to necessarily go sit in the rain, you know? But when we have like really warm temperatures during regular deer season, that can reduce movement a little bit. I mean, deer are just like us. I mean, I don't want to get out and run around during the heat of the day, you know? So deer are going to be more active early and late anyway. But so those cool mornings, a little frost on the ground, we you know, if we can like write a prescription for it, I mean, that's what we're going for.
All right, so that is happening this weekend, but we've got duck season coming up as well. And
I know.
That's pretty cool as well.
Hard to believe, you know, Arkansas is the duck capital of the world, right?
It is.
We have fewer duck hunters than we do deer hunters, but it is a big deal for Arkansas. So we're 2 weeks away. November 22nd is when duck season opens. You know, if you're not a deer hunter and you hadn't got your license and your harvest information program registration, which is free, but that's required of migratory bird hunters, just make sure you got everything you need, your duck stamps. But one thing I really want to remind folks about, because this week, coming week, starting Thursday at 3 p.m., and this will happen every week throughout duck season, but we have our W Rice program, which is Waterfowl Rice Incentive Conservation and Enhancement.
All right.
And so what that's, you know, we love an acronym in the government.
Course.
But so essentially Game and Fish, we've done this for a number of years. We lease some rice fields from you know, farmers, from private landowners, and then if they meet certain stipulations, you know, conditions of that lease, one of which is allow public access to that, provide water on those fields, flood them up for duck season and for goose season. You know, they get a payment, and then in return, the public gets to go hunt that. So it's really a win-win-win, a win for the farmer, a win for the hunter, and a win for the waterfowl because it's creating more habitat out there. And so if you want to apply for one of those permits for opening weekend, this next week is when you do it. Again, starting 3 p.m. Thursday afternoon is when that permit portal opens. It's a $5 application fee. We do have a list of like last year, how many people applied for different fields and things like that. So you can kind of look and see where your odds might be better of drawing, because, you know, a lot of people gravitate to the same places, right? But you might be able to draw one of the fields. It might not be the hottest spot last year or whatever. Great. But what's great about it, Tracy, is like you get a private, well-managed rice field for the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday hunting all day. You can go early, you can wait and go at 10 o'clock in the morning if you want, but the key is every week throughout the season, from Thursday afternoon to Sunday at midnight, is the application period for the following week.
So
this
important.
week,
don't forget,
we are applying for November 22nd and 23rd. So
Yeah,
it's a big time for everybody.
Well, everyone have a great time. Be safe, of course. And if you need any more information, you can go to Arkansas Game and Fish and find out a little bit more. But thank you so much, Trey.
Thanks,
I appreciate
Tracy.
it. All right. And that's our outdoor report. You guys have a good time.